Hello everyone, my name is Naito and I welcome you to the third episode of Return to the Potrait. So, last time we left off at the questioning. I just wanted to show you how the files look now. And now I will not go into the game folder because it contains spoilers and it isn't required, so why the fuck should I? Alright. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Nah. Really? Even I have a better logo. I'm fucking terrible at art, okay? Okay, whatever. Okay, so what options do we have? I want to know more about Linda's relationship. Actually, no. Do presidents see the world as three-dimensional or like I do? Do forgive it? Let yourself about Kaito's poems. Okay. How do you experience time? Well, okay. I experience in-game time, the same as the other characters do. I'm aware that when there's a time cap in your interface, like when a day passes, I also experience the entire evening and all. The only reason I can tell when you're skipping is because the information is stored in config.skipping. Any other questions? How do the time gaps in my interface work? Well, in-game we'll experience time as we would in our world was real. The game binds a display on your computer to Kaito's experience, but sometimes when the skip calls for it, some time is skipped. We still experience it, but you don't. Any other questions? What kind of dreams did you have every night? That's a good question. I think it was after day 1 I had the dream I described in the special poem about falling asleep at a friend's house. It is an obvious allegory for what that day was like for me. Other than that, and not counting the nightmares from the game being off, I don't remember any dreams. Okay, what about you, Sayoi? I don't think I can remember any. I never had a night as president. You know, you remember any dreams from before day 1 of the act where you were president? Nothing that kind of foreshadowed it before you realized it? Nope. Any other questions? How does this question thing? I just click an option. Wait, yeah, that's important because we just had 2 or 3 fucking questions that couldn't be guessed by those 3 fucking idiots. Okay, how does this work? I suppose that's a good question. So normally the skip only gives you a choice when it's one that's part of the intended game, like which go to write for. Outside of that, I don't think you can get any choices unless I, or someone else with code powers, gives you one. But I learned how to not restrict you to options I can think of. Okay, how? It's a bit of an iffy here, but it works. Any other questions? One thing, Monica. How the fuck do you know which questions I will ask? Like, what the okay. It's kind of iffy. Whatever. Okay. Linda, how do you have code powers? She fucking mentioned it, you fucking retard. I want to know more about Linda's relationship. I'm not. Okay. I will not question her porn habits. That's her own fucking issue, okay? Okay. Do persons see the world as 3-dimensional or like I do? We see it as if it is real to us, but we can also see your display. It's a bit weird to be able to see myself like this. It's also kinda funny how the sprite works, seeing how limited our screen representations of us is. Especially how each of us has only a few poses that we use repeatedly. Like how I always do this pointing thing. But surprisingly, it's the most accurate. That position just feels really natural to me. Any other questions? Okay, what about Kaito's poems? What about them? I forgot. Kaito, I hate to tell you this, but your poems were a game mechanic. They were just 20 words Kaito picked off her list. But I realized I don't remember any of them. But wait, the other girls must have seen your poems when they looked at mine, right? I'm sorry to say this, but I don't remember your poems either. The game probably just gave us non-distinct memories like it did you and Yuri with Portrait of Markov. So it was all alike. Just like the cake! The cake is a lie! Don't trust it! Don't fucking trust it! I thought I was getting better poetry. Well, you don't have to be a writer, you know. I mean, I wouldn't mind having that advantage over you for the rest of our lives. But you already have the advantage of being an impeccable baker. Any other questions? Okay. Do I want to ask the more personal ones? Do I want to ask the more personal ones? Because I don't really want to seem like a fucking asshole. I want to do it for Let's Play to be able to give you the full experience, but it just feels wrong. Okay, one more question. I'm not ask about the porn websites since it's a own fucking thing. Okay, I want to know more about Linda's and Rainer's relationship. They'll say they don't remember it, so okay, kinda stupid. Linda, how do you have code powers? That's actually an interesting question. You weren't ever club president, right? I don't think so. I really don't know the answer to that. Just because. I suppose we don't need to unlock my memories to understand. Although, it does seem that my powers are weaker than Marika's and yours. Even now that I'm here, I can't manipulate the game as well as they can. I had a head start in knowledge of the code, but my abilities aren't as strong as theirs. I don't think that's it. Gotta continue. Any other questions? You know what, we are done. We are done with this. We've all finished our lunch. Well, we should get back to work. Thanks for the sandwiches. You're welcome. I'm still a little confused about Rainer. Has he forgiven Marika? We'll see you again soon, everyone. And thanks for the talk, Kyle and Kyle. Anytime's a joy. I feel so useless. I know how I felt staring at Yuri's corpse for 3 days. And how I felt trying to stop her from dying in the first place. The four of us sit in silence for a moment. This sure will be a good time for a beer. There's something I've been thinking about. What would happen if Marika had never killed us? If the festival had just gone well the first time? You know, it's not obvious. Knowing our world is a visual novel, what would happen to us if it ended? It would be worse. Wouldn't it? There are two possibilities. Either we will have all stopped existing when the game ended, or with the lid on, our world no longer bound to the software on Kyle's computer, but trapped forever in a universe with only the 6 of us. We wouldn't even have Linda. And Carol would never even know. It's ironic, but Marka's actions are the only reason any of us have any hope. Wow. Hadn't thought of it that way. I feel inspired to write poetry. I can't imagine what my mind will be able to come up with now. That sounds fun. Maybe I can be a poet after all. Yujiri and I get notebooks and pencils. We sit down to write. Man, writing is hard. It's been like 10 minutes and I haven't come up with anything. Honestly, I'm afraid to write anything down because I'm used to Yujiri liking my poems, and so I'm terrified of showing her the first one that's actually mine! Oh god, I'm having a panic attack! There's no way it's going to be... There's no way it's not going to be garbage. Yikes! Is everyone okay? I don't see Linda and Rainer. I guess the escaped cop fed up with us not being in the club during club hours. Linda and Rainer probably got left behind because they're not club members. Here everyone is. At least nothing broke. We'd better stay here then. We don't want to upset escape if we don't have to. The 3 acres moved to sit down on the teacher's desk. Well, we kept our notebooks and pencils. Yujiri sits down and continues writing. It feels out of place being at school out of uniform. No one around to see us. Yujiri and I go back to working on our poems. Rainer is left by himself. Poor guy. He's still a massive piece of shit, but poor guy. Eventually I managed to get some solid ideas and come up with the beginnings of a poem. I stand up to stretch my legs. I think I need to take a break. Writing is really tiring. I'll come too. Sexy time? Some sex time? Okay, we step outside. Yujiri exhales with satisfaction, enjoying the fresh air. You know, I never felt this free before. Able to explore the world without worrying about school or my dad being mad at me for being home late. In a way, I have to say I'm pretty happy about how things have changed since I met you. If things stayed this good, it was worth dying for. That's pretty extreme. Well, it was only a few days of hell. And it's not like I miss any of the NPCs. So, it's really a strict improvement in the long term. And I even got to be better friends with Yujiri. Well, I guess you're right. It was worth it for me too, having gotten to meet you. Hehehe. Yujiri's expression darkens. It's not going to stay this good though, is it? As soon as Marka, Sayori and Linda get gold or whatever, things are going to change. I don't know how. But I doubt it's gonna be your leisure and time with friends for much longer. Would you rather they didn't crack the code? No, obviously. I mean, in the long term, staying in this game with just the 7 of us would be worse than anything. But it's been enjoyable so far, and no matter what happens, it will be better for having met you. It's time! It's time, everyone! It's time to announce that this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends! If you want to download Raid Shadow Legends, then please suck my dick! I'm going to formally tell her I love her. I'm just deciding between I love you and I love you too. What she just said was pretty close to saying it, but it wasn't quite, so I'm worried that it's presumptuous if I say the latter. Are you just gonna stand there with that dumb look on your face? Okay, I will look for the safer option that might make me look dense. I love you, Yujiri. Oh? Come on, don't act surprised. I love you too, Kaito. Yujiri steps closer to me. Oh! I guess we are going to complete the case that I interrupted last time. Okay, okay. But just as we are about to do it, I catch sight of Ryan out of the corner of my eye. I pull back immediately. Thankfully, Ryan doesn't seem to have seen us. He does now. Hi. I've been scouting the school grounds. There's definitely no one else here. We already knew there were no NPCs, Ryan. I know, but I felt the need to confirm it. Also, it doesn't really make sense. Me and Linda are here, even though we're not part of the intended story. Well, you two said you came to this world with a mission of some sort, right? You mean all of us? Or just you two? I have no idea, and it's probably useless to speculate. I was just thinking if there are at least 2 people here that aren't part of the dating game. I wonder about the others mentioned in the secrets. Libitina, Alista, and Markov at least. Are they in here somewhere? Maybe somewhere else in the game world? You know, I'm not entirely without a place in the dating game. I was ready to Netsuki. Maybe the script would have used me on a route if Marka hadn't cut it short. But Linda's the only one who doesn't belong at all. And we had to do special stuff to get her in. So if the others are around somewhere, they're probably like Linda was. Netsuki and I slowly realized the implication. So that means... why they are suffering right now as she was. Kyle, add character fast to them! No, fuck off. Kyle can't speak to us without her actor to give him a dialogue choice. Let's go back. Okay. It doesn't make any fucking sense that both Kaito and Netsuki, well, MC and Netsuki would follow Ranger just like fucking that, since the last time they did something like that, the game fucking crashed and couldn't be launched. What the fuck, man? That's stupid. Okay, that's stupid. But you know what, whatever, I'll continue. Marka and everyone! We need to talk to Kyle! What's up? Of course, boy. Doppeldeler, det är tak stupidní. Kyle needs to put files for the other characters! What other characters? Back up! Just let Kyle speak! Okay. I'm not sure if putting those ideas in is a good idea. What files? I'm out of the loop! Okay, you seriously have to explain what's going on now. No, the characters mentioned in the game files. If Linda was looking in the Aether, they might be too. We have to try restoring them. Oh no. Hanger's right. Fuck off. No. Okay. Last time I did that, it crashed the game and it wasn't comfortable for everyone. So fuck off with that. No, last time we fixed it. But you were fucking suffering, you fucking pieces of shit! If there might be more people suffering with that, we got to help them. Well, not everyone is as fucking nice as you! Just look at this piece of shit! This piece of shit named Rainer! No, I'm not putting them in. Fuck off. Fuck off, no. We'll be okay if he crashes. No, fuck off. Don't worry about us. It still fucking forces me. Okay. Okay, it's done. Nothing's happening. Yeah. Yeah, nothing's happening. I don't even feel anything. This is kinda stupid. Whatever. What? Did I ever find a click on it? I suppose they aren't here. They are probably in whatever place we were in before this game. Where you think that might have been? Do you think it's possible used to exist in Kyle's world and the catastrophe I mentioned was when someone trapped us in this game? No. I can't imagine how it would be possible to move a person into a piece of software. More likely we were always in a virtual world and the DLC is another world like it. Or a pocket dimension of that world somehow. Manga size. Just visual thinking. I want so much to get out of this world somehow. Even if we solve the present nightmares, it will still be a terrible ending if we are stuck in this world forever. Tell me that's not the life I'm doomed to live. Monika sits down. She seems to be on the verge of tears. Monika? I'm not trying to say that wouldn't be a horrible ending, but weren't you the one talking after we all got brought back about how we have to solve this so Kyle could move on? I'd accepted death when I tried to end it all in Act 4. I thought it was the only possibility to escape the horrors of presidency. And I was still taking that for granted when you brought us all back. But all this Project Markov and secret stuff is so promising that I took the excuse to keep my hopes up for a better ending. But it'll feel so much worse if we solve it all and are still trapped in here. Our lives as meaningless as ever. I cling to this hope that the truth will set us free, even though it probably just hurt me more in the end. My god does beg into tears. Damn it! I don't want to live a life that means nothing. And the worst part is, I know I deserve that fate. I'm lucky to be alive at all after what I've done. So he hugs Monika. No one deserves that fate. No one deserves a sad ending. I would know. Because I'm the only one who chose to give myself a sad ending. So, even if we all end up sad, we won't deserve it. Thinking that will just make it worse. I know that from experience too. Thank you, Sayori. That means a lot. Monika wipes the tears off her face. I'm ready to get back to work now. The Hexes returned to their investigation. I guess it's time to finish my poem. Okay! This is looking basically finished. I just need to revive it on a new sheet of paper. And done. I'm still nervous. I'm still a little nervous about it though. My poem is ready, I guess. Mine too. Alright, so is mine. Netsuki, want to share first? Share! I think about asking her to show me hers first this time, given how nervous I am about this, but I decided it's better to get it over with and end on a good note. I give Natsuki my poem. You should hold it so Kyle can see it. I'm not a dummy, you know. Sorry. The spotlight. Some would say I'm special. I don't see it that way. I'm the one they all wanted, but I had no idea what I was getting into that day. It's not great being at the center of a game, having someone over my shoulder in every poem game. What would I give to be one of them instead? What I'd give them not to be in my stead. Okay. 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 I'll let Natsuki speak. Oh crap. How bad is it? I guess I shouldn't have expected one of the good ones you showed me in Act 1. one of the fake ones. Honestly, it's not the worst thing ever though. Well, that's good. At least it has a meaningful message. But really, it doesn't count as a rhyme if you just use the same word. Or you add a line that does absolutely nothing except complete one of those fake rhymes. That line's pure cringe. Ouch. I'm sorry for my failures. I'll do better next time. It's okay. Mistakes are how you learn. Check out my poem. Mistakes. I used to be small. Everyone else was bigger than me. I feared them all. I was afraid they were better than me. I used to need to be the best. I couldn't show my weak side. I didn't even share my poems because I was afraid of not being the best. We fought in the club because of it. And I said some things I wish I hadn't. Then I realized my mistake. Being afraid of mistakes is the biggest mistake. Next to that, it doesn't matter if my poems are good. It's okay if my poems aren't the best. It's okay to ask for help and advice. Because everyone makes mistakes. This is really good. I'm impressed. Glad to know I'm still the best. To our shared life. I really appreciate the sentiment. It's something I've been thinking about for a while. I guess seeing mankind's joyous confessions helped me overcome it. I found how two of my friends could do such terrible things, and I'd still see them as friends. And there was something admirable about how Mark handled her confession. If she could bring back the people she murdered, give us our memories back, when she could have made an excuse not to, and just tell us everything so bravely, then I shouldn't be afraid of my friends not liking my poems. Ah, that's a really good way of looking at it. I'm proud of you, Natsuki. Me too, I guess. I'm really glad about this. You ready to share? Yes. Okay. She looks very bored now. Yuri doesn't seem very enthusiastic after how she stopped sharing with me in Act 1 because she was convinced I didn't like her writing. Hopefully, it'll go better this time. I'll give you my poem. Why is it showing again? Yep. Yeah. Looks like Yuri doesn't think any better of it than Natsuki did. Where do I start? Natsuki already told me how bad the forced rhymes are. Oh, I see. Well, I'll just add that it seems like in death. It's too explicit. Funny. Natsuki basically said that was the one good thing about it. Well, perhaps I'm biased, but I think there's value in letting the feelings of a poem be implied, and Natsuki may underappreciate that. It's kind of like show don't tell in storytelling. That makes sense. I'll keep it in mind. Want to show me your poem now? You're not. The third eye. Within the recesses of the mind, a power buried deep. Perhaps it is common to everyone. Or perhaps I'm alone. What I know is that one must never touch it, lest it make you its own. But my curiosity got the better of me. I sought the fleeting vestige. I followed it to dark places. It led me to the abyss of its lair, and once before the altar, I no longer wanted to leave. When the knife is drawn, the urge grows, and when the urge grows, the knife will be drawn. A vicious spiral of darkness that can never be escaped. I serve the darkness now. I do not remember what I used to be. I know is that I must ever let it go, lest I become my own. That's a wholesome poem, Yui. I like that. Yui? Did you figure something about the third eye? No. I just thought it would be fun to theorize. I'm fairly sure there's something to do with my cutting. Well, I like the poem. I'm not sure I understand the last line though. I thought it would be interesting to show the subject's change in perspective as she starts to identify with the darkness and doesn't even want to be afraid of it anymore. It's kind of like what happened to me in Act 2. I mean, I knew there was something wrong with me, but it felt so good, and so I gave up on trying to fight it. That's really dark. Someone should write a horror novel about that. I think that's what Project Markov is. Oh, right. Well, thanks for sharing. You and Natsuki exchange bombs. Yue, is this? No, it's just idle theory. And I haven't cut myself since. Okay. Well, Natsuki thinks for a moment, trying to say this without starting an argument. I still just don't really get the point of this kind of poem. There doesn't seem to be anything to learn from it. It's just a story. I don't think the point of poetry has to be sent as messages. Well, when you put it that way, I guess it makes sense. It's not my thing because I don't really know anything like what this poem is describing. But I do think it's good. Thank you. I really appreciate your poem as well. You show me that your style has merits. And I'm sorry that I was inconsiderate the first time. No problem. I smile. It's really nice to see them get along this well in the context of poetry. Hey, you two should show your poems to everyone else. I'm sure Monica and Theory will love to see them. I'd like to as well. But if they're too busy working on the code, I don't want to interrupt them. Well, it's not urgent. I'm sure they'd appreciate a short break. Well, alright, let's show them. Hey! I mean, okay everyone, we brought some poems for you. You and I giggle at the use of Monica's catchphrase. Poems? That sounds really fun! Natsuki and Yui lay their poems on a desk. I hold mine back. Yeah, it's bad. I don't really want to share it. Kaito, did you write a poem too? Not really. Yeah, I did. But it was really bad. Natsuki! I don't really want to show it. You don't learn by not being criticized, Kaito. Impulsively, I raise my voice. I already got criticism, okay? I know it's bad. It's okay, Kaito. You don't have to show your poem. The four of them read over Natsuki and Yui's poems. These are really good, both of you. The mistakes one is cute. You can't be serious. I don't understand. I can see that. Oh, why is your problem, Natsuki? It was a compliment. My problem is that every time I write about something serious, people just tell me it's cute. Her sudden spike in volume surprises even me. Everyone, cool it. No one meant any insult. Natsuki's just used to being dismissed for being cute. Oh, one guy's poking Linda's nose. That's fun. And how Linda was supposed to know that? She wasn't. I'm just saying we should try to understand where each other are coming from. I didn't mean to offend. For the record, I think it's a good poem. Anna picks up Yu's poem. The third eye. He whispers to himself. The third eye, the third eye, the third eye. He whispers it to himself faster and faster. I know it's in there. In where? In me! I have to try something. You give me a knife. Okay. What are you thinking? I have to cut myself. I have to see if anything happens. That's a terrible idea. Any information we gain about the third eye might help us. We have to do this. I know, wait. You know that secret news that you might have written? Where you're possessed by the third eye and killed someone? We aren't going to risk it. There is no risk. None of us can die. Besides, we can just make Carl make it safe first and then go back to it, right? Well, I suppose so. But what's the benefit? We need to disable the script one way or another to get out of this, and once we do that, we'll be able to report your Markov and have my memories. You don't need to do this. It might reveal something that could help you. The third eye might be related to the presidency. Marka cut herself too at one point, remember? Special bomb number 4. She even wrote it was exhilarating. I do remember that. One way or another, I'm going to try it. Well, alright. I might as well cooperate. Your hand's lying on a knife. Guy, you should make a save now. Make sure it's at this exact moment, otherwise something might go wrong. Alright, made a save. Due to the way dialogue choices work, you'll probably have to save again when you load the save. Also, don't load the save before we are ready. Alright, hang on, the save is ready. Aina puts the knife to his wrist and he gives him a cut. Go watch his face. He doesn't say anything. Aina? It did something, didn't it? Please say something. Holy fuck. Usebone was exactly right. It feels good. Way too good. It didn't do anything though. It's not messing you up? No. Come to think of it, you experience it this way too, didn't you? Can you so suppress the third eye rather than activating it? Yes. I wonder if it is like an addictive drug. Getting relieves the symptoms in the moment but makes the problem worse. We need to find out who all has this. We should all try it. No! Let's not all cut ourselves! We need to figure out what the pattern is. It's obvious from the Project Libitina report that the third eye has some kind of power. It's a long shot, but maybe if we could harness that power and figure out how to control it, it could help us get out here. If the 4 of us young hackers can't do anything else to help, we've got to do this. His eyes land on me and Netsky. Oh shit! Fuck no! You're not doing that to me! Me neither! This is stupid! Girl, tell me it's way out of control! You know what? Let's question him. Let's question him first. I know what your logic behind choosing Kaito and Natsuki. Everyone who has signs of the third eye right now is either club president or has some business in connection. You have the secret poem you apparently wrote, and you let Portrait Markov a bunch which might have fostered it in her. So it seems by far the most likely that Kaito and Natsuki don't have it. I would suggest joining on one of the people with code powers, but that sounds dangerous. Natsuki and Kaito are the only 2 who don't have code powers and haven't already done it. And remember, we don't know anything about any of the club members' real pasts, and given how we are all in here together, it's not unlikely they were at the facility too at some point. You know what? We can just roll back, right? And besides, okay. You're the same kind of fucking people who You're the same kind of people who told me to put the rest of the character files in the characters folder. Not fucking realizing the danger! What the fuck? And now you avoid that because of one single fucking cut, you're going to die? What the fuck? Okay. But I have to agree with Hainga. He has a point. Hold on. Netsuke and Kaito don't have to do this. They should. The cutters from Project Libitina might still be out there, still be experimenting. If we can do something that might get us taking them down and saving the thing the sooner, even if it is a slim chance, we should do it. I'm not forcing them, but they should. Thanks, I'm not. Netsuke's expression gets a lot less defensive. To my surprise, she seems to be considering it right now. Netsuke, are you? You know what? Yeah, I'll do it. I'm shocked. On the bright side, she's taking the pressure off me. But on the other hand, I feel bad not being as brave as her. Is this really right for me to let Netsuke get hurt after how I neglected her in Act 2? As Netsuke takes the knife from Rainer, I decide the answer is no. I'm going to protect my girlfriend. Yes! Protect girlfriend powers activated! Wait, I'll do it. Netsuke's face is conflicted. On one hand, she's glad not to have to do this, but on the other hand, she probably doesn't want to have me take the hate for her in front of everyone else. I make up a justification for her so silly that I almost laugh at myself. I'm bigger than you, so I have more blood, so losing the same amount will hurt me less. Okay. Thanks. Netsuke hands me the knife, embarrassed but grateful. Ah, crap. I have to cut myself. I don't feel nearly as good about the decision now that I'm holding the knife. I sigh uncomfortably. I look at you for encouragement. How much does it hurt? I want to ask her. Well, here goes. I'll just make a small cut. It hurts, but at the same time, somehow it is satisfying. Wait. Oh no. Does this mean I have a third eye? I shiver. I start to hyperventilate and sweat. Oh no. This can't be real. Kaito? No. I close my eyes. Looks like he has it. I feel so suddenly powerless. Like there's this dark psychic force in me now that I'm at the mercy of. Calm down, Kaito! I'm not gonna let you off the deep end. Take a deep breath, Kaito. You're going to be fine. You can just load the safe now, hey? Yes, get ready for you to load the safe. Okay, it forces me. Okay, I can't be an asshole and just continue, okay. That was it. Wait, we did the experiment? Oh, it's still everyone's memories. I kinda don't want to remember that. You're gonna be fine. We loaded the safe, remember? So it's like it never happened. I mean, I know, but it's still a scary thought that I have the third eye in the first place. What I don't get was why cutting seemed to make him all hyper. Didn't we decide cutting suppressed the third eye? I think it does suppress it normally if he was just being affected by the stress. Sounds plausible. So, do we all have it then? I wouldn't be surprised. We're all in this mess together. It's likely we all came from that experimentation facility. Yeah. Well, maybe we are still in that facility. What if Doki Doki Literature Club is one of the experiments that I'm doing? Ah, don't scare me like that. Oh, we should get back to work now. The hackers attend to their work, leaving me, Yuri, and Atkin lying alone again. Atkin sits next to me. I'm sorry, Kaito. I shouldn't have let you take my place. What? No, that wasn't your fault. It was though. I was the one who agreed to do it. I made you feel the need to take my place and then let you. I should have just told Ryan and Kyle now. The experiment didn't teach us Gab anyway. Come to think of it. What did we learn, Rainer? How does it help us to know we probably all have the third eye? Well, Rainer sighs. So you put me through that for nothing. I didn't put you through anything. And stop acting like I didn't go through the exact same thing you did. Shut up and make your mistakes, Rainer. He had to cut himself because of you and Kyle, and for nothing. Just as Rainer is about to respond, Linda comes over. Everyone? It's time to run a test. Test. We found a section of code that just might be related to the deep skate, and to test our theory, we need to trigger it. That sounds like a really bad idea. That's great. Can we just open Project Markov? Wait! You're not going to put me and Kaito through that again! I'd also much prefer not to do that again. Oh, I forgot about that. But we have to do this. And it might be possible to trigger the deep escape without crashing the game. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Project Markov might work. The deep escape's goal is to stop us from finding out the truth or escaping. So maybe if we have just one person open the book by themselves, and it isn't Kaito or someone with cold powers, it might not consider that an immediate threat. After all, it didn't catch the game when Marka was getting ideas about the book in the space room. It waited until she was about to spill the beans to stop her. So I think we should try with someone who can read the book without being able to immediately show what they learned to Kyle. If my theory about the code is right, we should still see the internal activity I'll be looking for. That makes sense. So I'll go out by myself and open it? It should be safe with me, right? I think so. You leave with the book. Alright, let's base ourselves. We wait a few seconds. I still like output. I was right. I read a part of the book. It said, I don't remember. Well, that was a disappointment. That probably would have worked anyway. The deep escape would have just hijacked everything as soon as the information was about to be passed on to someone who could act on it. But we confirmed that that's where the deep escape checks wherever it needs to act. There's a huge progress. Ooh! You forgot something! What's that? Let's get these cupcakes! This is day one, so they should be in the club room. We can celebrate our breakthrough. Ah, I forgot too. Thanks for reminding me. It won't be terrible if we never got to eat them. I'll make some tea then too. Yatsuki gets out the cupcakes and they're as fluffy and delicious as I remember them. Yuri soon returns with the tea to match. Soon after we finish our cupcakes, I hear the bell ring. Oh, Clappy is probably. We are heading back to my house then. I guess so. Okay, everyone. Ah! What's happening? The skip is trying to end the day on us because the club meeting is over. We can stop it. Help me out here. Ow! Maybe you shouldn't do this. Maybe we'll just let the skip skip tomorrow. That's how it works. It doesn't actually skip time for us. Oh right. It doesn't tell anyone else it might adjust on realizing Linda and Lang are here. Oh hold on, I think I got this. Oh god. And that's where I'll end the episode. So, this is all I guess for now. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe. And please, in the description of the video, you can find my social media and ways to contact me. And yeah. See you guys next time. Bye bye. Naito out.